Today we're going to be learning how to use Firealpaca. So what is Firealpaca? Firealpaca is a free digital painting software for Windows and Mac, and it is extremely accessible. It is highly intuitive. It has a lot of tools that you can use. It comes with a simple interface and many options for brushes and layering. Downloading Firealpaca is extremely easy. All you have to do is type in Firealpaca and go to the first website and click on this giant download button here, and it'll walk you through the steps. You're going to select your version for whichever PC that you have. I have a Windows. Full setup will come up. Going to download it. And then once that's downloaded, the setup will come up and you just follow the instructions on the screen. When you have Firealpaca downloaded, you can simply just double click it to launch, and it'll have a little advertisement for you. You can just click OK or cancel out of that. Up here we have our color selection and our brush controls. This is going to be the size of our brushes, and this is going to be the color of our brushes, or the opacity of our brushes. And over here we have our thumbnail. So this is going to be, we can zoom in and out, or we could go to a specific part on the canvas and zoom in, move over here, or zoom all the way out. And then here we have our layer section. So this is going to be all of our layers. So for example, let's clear this really quick. Let's say that we wanted to draw. And now let's say we wanted to add some details into this leaf, but we didn't want to draw on it directly. So what we would do is we would go down here and we would create a new layer. And what this does is this allows us to draw the details of our leaf. And instead of it being locked in with the original layer, this is separate. So let's say that we want to add some light to our leaf. So let's say we want to add like this cool, soft light. And if we want to make this align with the layer underneath, you do clipping, which attaches it to the layer underneath it. And then from there, you can go to blending mode, which allows you to change the type of layer that it is. So add, I like the way that add looks. What about hue? Hard light? I like how add looks. So from there, you can adjust the levels a bit more. And then maybe you don't like how rough that looks, so let's change the blending layer of this. We turn that into multiply. And then here we have our nice image of our very beautiful leaf. And so if we want to save our image, we go down to Save As. And then we name our image leaf. And we can save it as an MDP file, which allows us to go back. It saves the layers so that we can come back and edit it at any time, or we can save it as a PNG or a JPEG. So let's save it as a PNG. And then there we go.